What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we have a super educational video. We're going to talk about the differences between a smooth ball and an angular ball, a slow response ball and a fast response ball, and all those kind of adjectives that we as bowlers like to use to describe ball motion. So if you guys like this video and you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let me know down below in the comments, especially if you want to see more videos like this and if you want to see more of these educational type topics. So if you guys like this jersey or any of the jerseys in any of my videos, as always, you go to coolwick.com, use my promo code Napoles10, that'll get you 10% off your entire order. Then down below in the description, there's gonna be a link where you can purchase anything at all bowling related. That is the absolute best way to help support me and my channel and what I'm doing here. There's also gonna be a link down below to my Patreon as well as my Discord. The Discord is completely free and I invite each and every one of you to come out and join. Okay, so what does smooth mean? What does angular mean? Slow response, fast response, those kind of adjectives. Basically what we mean when we say that is how early or soon the ball responds to the friction. So here in front of me, I have probably the two furthest apart bowling balls that I have in my collection. I have the Storm Pro Motion, which is one of the Belmo balls. This is probably, and maybe not probably a certainty, the smoothest or the slowest response bowling ball that I have. This ball wants to get into a roll very, very early, and it wants to be very, very smooth down lane, pretty much like a urethane ball. Typically, urethane balls are going to be smoother options, but for the sake of this video, I wanted to use reactive resin balls. And then on the complete opposite side of that, I have the High Road Pearl. The High Road Pearl is going to be a very, very clean through the fronts with a very quick motion down lane, and that's what we mean by quick, how fast it is down lane. So if you're looking for an earlier, smoother ball motion, you're gonna go to something like this Pro Motion, and then if you need to get left and really create those larger angles, you're gonna wanna get into a quicker response ball, something like this High Road Pearl. So let me know down below in the comments if you guys already knew what slow and fast, smooth and angular meant, and which one is your favorite and why. I'll see you guys on the lanes. All right, first shot here, and we're gonna start in the Pro Motion, which is, again, the very smooth one. Pay attention to the way this ball comes off the pattern. Very, very smooth ball motion out of this Pro Motion. That 7 got to fall. All right, that 7 pin tells me I think I can move a little further right and see. So that's what we're gonna try here. Wow. So anytime the lanes are super flying in the back part of the lane, this Pro Motion goes with me pretty much everywhere. Good shot. Oh, carry the world. All right, last shot here in the Pro Motion before I get into that High Road Pearl. And the motions are gonna be night and day. Wow. All right, so those were the first 5 shots with the Pro Motion, and just based on the shots that you saw, that's exactly why this Pro Motion goes with me to pretty much every single regional. It'll definitely be with me at nationals because it wants to be very early and very smooth, and it's best suited for me on the fresh. Now I'm gonna get into the High Road Pearl, and guys, really pay attention to just how different this ball comes off the end of the pattern versus this Pro Motion. They're both motions that you're gonna need on the lanes in your bags, just probably at a different time. As we progress through this video, you're gonna notice that the Pro Motion is gonna start to look better and better and better, whereas the High Road Pearl is gonna look better and better and better. And then as we progress, the Pro Motion is gonna start to look maybe a little bit worse because it doesn't have all that friction down lane anymore. So let's get back on the lanes and get onto the High Road Pearl and really pay attention to that first shot because it's going to be completely different. All right, first shot in the High Road Pearl, and I'm gonna go to the same spot I was just at with the Pro Motion. Wow, oh my God. So again, I'll just stay in the same spot, try not to miss as far right and see. So I think I can even start chasing it left already just because of how quick it's coming off the pattern. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the smoother ball fares when I have to get left, even just to where I'm at here. All right, last shot here in the high road pearl before I get back into that pro motion. Oh, terrible shot. Ugh. All right, so the two biggest things to take away from those first two group of shots is that one, the cover is going to dictate everything. It's going to dictate how early, how smooth, or how long and angular the ball is going to be. The Pro Motion has the Spec Solid, which is a very strong early rolling cover stock. And then the High Road Pearl features the R2S Pearl cover stock, which is going to make it be very clean through the front and very angular. Now, you may be asking what happens if, like about the cores as an example. If you flip-flop the covers on this, put this with the R2S Pearl, kind of like that trend, and then flip-flop this to have a solid cover, like for example, the High Road Max, the results are still going to be the same. The High Road with a solid cover is still going to be earlier and smoother than a Pro Motion with a Pearl cover. And then the next really big thing to pay attention to is that we're not talking about how much these balls are hooking, but more when they are hooking. The Pro Motion is hooking sooner than the High Road Pearl. We're not talking about how much, meaning more or less, just when, front to back, which is when we talk about hook, it's always front to back, not left to right. So I'll get back on the lanes, keep chasing it left with the Pro Motion. All right, back in the Pro Motion, and I'm gonna go to the same spot I was just at with the High Road Pearl to see. Missed in, kind of just sat there. Let me get it right. All right, like I said, let me make sure I get this one right because the last one I yanked it left. Yeah, it really struggles. I gotta move right. All right, I'm gonna move right a little bit because this ball's too smooth for me to chase left. Watch this. Understanding ball motion and knowing when to use each motion is one of the biggest things in bowling. Good shot. Oh, the slow 10. Yeah, that last shot right there is exactly why this Pro Motion just goes with me everywhere. And that's another reason why. So understanding ball motion, like I said before one of those shots, is one of the biggest things, and knowing when to use each ball motion is another really important thing. On the fresh, I'm typically gonna go to something like this Pro Motion. And this particular Pro Motion is one that I take with me to every single big tournament. And I always look at it on the fresh, and if it's not there, I put it away. But the fresh is when I go to these smoother response balls. And then something like the High Road Pearl would be something I get into late in a block when I need to just clear the fronts and create that super down lane motion. On the fresh, there's already typically enough motion down lane that you don't need any extra. So a lot of times you're just trying to combat that down lane reaction, which is why you go to something so smooth like this Pro Motion. So I'm gonna get back on the lanes and just continue to chase the High Road Pearl left because it's looked really good the further left I've gotten. So I'll see you guys back on the lanes. All right, so now I'm back in the High Road Pearl, and like I said, I'm just gonna keep chasing this left because it's looked really good. Should look pretty good. And that looked really good. Let's just keep going. Hook a lot. Yeah. Yeah, the further left I get with this High Road Pearl, almost the better it looks, once the lanes transition especially. Oh! Yeah, the way this thing just wants to go straight to the A-pin, man. Oh! Spicy! All right, last shot here in the High Road Pearl before I get back into that Pro Motion. Oh, missed left by a mile. Jeez. So another big thing here also is that I'm 10 shots in with each of these balls, the smooth one and the angular one, and they both still look pretty good. I mean, I'm on like an 8 or 9 bagger right now. And so knowing which one is best for your game is the one that you're gonna have to stick with. For me, I know that for my game, this smoother option is a little bit better, but there's no denying how good the angular ball also looks here. But then again, knowing when to go from one to the other, that's the big thing. And so far, I haven't really had to make that choice just because they both look so good. But once I get far enough left with this Pro Motion that I start to really flat 10, 2A10, maybe even wash out, that's when it's time, get out of that ball. Hopefully you flat 10 instead of 2A10, because if you flat 10, at least it's a makeable spare and then get right into a quicker response ball. And sometimes you don't have to go from one extreme to the other. Sometimes you can go somewhere in between, like maybe like a Phase 2, IQ Tour Solid, Zen Master, stuff like that, before you get into these super quick response balls. So let's get back on the lanes, stay a little bit straighter with the Pro Motion. All right, back in the Pro Motion, and like I said, I'm gonna stay a little bit straighter here. Good shot. 6 into the 10. Yeah, we're putting that 6-pin to work here, guys. Hook a lot. Oh, that hooked a lot. All right, so let's chase that a little bit left and see if it comes around the corner. Hopefully it doesn't flat 10 or 2A10. Oh, overtime for that 6-pin. All right, so Luke, if you're watching this, man, this Pro Motion, still good. Every shot. I'm gonna have to put that 6-pin to work, give it some royalties or something. Oh, missed right. There. Man, here at Sam's Town, with the amount of friction that there is down lane, this Pro Motion just looks fantastic. And I hope you guys are seeing why balls like this, and in this case, the Pro Motion in particular, goes with me to nationals pretty much every year, just to take a look at it on the fresh. Just to take a look at it, because if it's there, it's a game changer. And then if it's not, put it away, no big deal. So now we're gonna get into the High Road Pearl, and again, keep chasing it left, keep creating some shape through the front part of the lane, because it's looked pretty good. For me, in my game, I'm typically gonna start in something a little bit smoother like this, from a little bit straighter. And like I said, once that goes away, get into something like maybe the Zen, which is a quicker response ball than the Pro Motion, but still smoother than the High Road Pearl. And then I'll get into the High Road Pearl. So just a little bit into my progression. So I'll see you guys back on the lanes. Let's finish strong in the High Road Pearl. All right, so now we're back in the High Road Pearl. Still pretty far left. Hopefully this looks pretty good still. Good shot, Lewis. Bang! Keep making good shots. And on a good note here. Good shot. Oh, shot to the heart. That last shot there was a big one, because smoother balls like the Pro Motion typically don't 9-pin. Oh, and I just did it back to back. All right, off those back-to-back 9-pins, I'm gonna move my feet left, move my eyes right. Hopefully I do not 2A10. Oh, there we go. All right, last shot of the video. I'm gonna move a little bit further left, keep my eyes right where they were, see if I can go a little bit more flush. Oh! So there's the difference between a smooth or slow response bowling ball and an angular and quick response bowling ball in the Pro Motion and the High Road Pearl. Knowing when to go to each is absolutely a huge part of bowling. And for me, as much as I struck with the High Road Pearl, I really liked the motion that I was getting on the Pro Motion, from a little bit straighter, a little bit smoother, No pocket 9 pins like I had with the High Road Pearl. The 6 was absolutely slapping the 10 silly this entire time. So for me, in what I just bowled right now, which is just a typical house shot here at Sam's Town, the smoother ball in the ProMotion was just it. Now, that's not saying that the High Road Pearl or the angular ball wasn't it. It just looked a little bit better for my game, I think, at least for my eyes. Hopefully you guys see the same thing. And all in all, I hope that this video was an educational one for you guys and that you guys learned at least a little bit. That's my goal for every single video. Hey, nice shot. That's my goal for every single video, is just learn something, learn a little bit, learn a little bit, learn a little bit. That's all I can ask for. Guys, thank you so much for joining me in this video. The love and support is amazing. It means everything to me. Click right here to watch my other videos. Click right here to subscribe. Till next time.